The metamorphosis of insects. Did you know that some insects look nothing like their parents when they are born? Insects go through a metamorphosis as they grow. Metamorphosis is a process some animals go through to become adults. It is made up of a series of physical changes. There are two different kinds of metamorphosis that insects go through: incomplete and complete. In a complete metamorphosis, the offspring looks nothing like the adult insect. The insect will go through 4 distinct stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. The life cycle of an insect begins as an egg. The insect will hatch from the egg into a larva. The larva is soft and worm-like. During this stage, the larva eats several times its own body weight every day. This allows the larva to grow very fast, and it can also change colors. At the end of the larva stage, the insect will make a hard shell or pupa. This is where the insect will live during the pupa stage. During the pupa stage, the insect appears lifeless. It will stop moving and eating. The body of the insect will undergo a complete transformation and change into a fully grown adult. When the adult leaves the pupa, its exoskeleton, or outer skeleton, is soft. It slowly stretches out and relaxes under the sun for a couple of hours while the exoskeleton dries out and hardens. Some insects that go through a complete metamorphosis are a butterfly, ladybug, bee, and fly. Some insects go through an incomplete metamorphosis, which consists of 3 stages: egg, nymph, adult. In an incomplete metamorphosis, the offspring looks like a smaller version of the adult. The insect will hatch from an egg into a nymph. A nymph is a small version of the adult insect. Nymphs usually have a thin exoskeleton and no wings. They live in the same place and eat the same food as the adult insect. During the nymph stage, the insects grow larger. As they grow, their exoskeleton becomes too tight and they have to replace it. They shed the tight exoskeleton and the new skin underneath will harden into a new exoskeleton. This process is called molting. This will happen many times until the insect becomes an adult. The time in between molts is considered an instar, a stage in the insect's life. The number of instars can be different depending on the type of insect. Include a grasshopper, praying mantis, crickets, and dragonflies. In summary, insects can go through 2 different kinds of metamorphosis to complete their life cycle. In a complete metamorphosis, the offspring looks nothing like the adult insect when it hatches from the egg. The insect will go through 4 distinct stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. In an incomplete metamorphosis, the offspring will look like a smaller version of the adult insect, but without wings. The insect will go through 3 stages: egg, nymph, and adult. During the nymph stage, the insect will molt and go through instars or developmental stages.